It's good, guys. It's just a late night stream for me. For new, I'm trying to get 17-0 this season. I'm like 6-0 or something.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yeah, I'm 6-0.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Now Moore. Oh, he's got a man right.
Name broken tackle.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Moore now. And he knocks it away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Off play action. Moore, flush to his right. To the sideline. Wow, what a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Lions offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. Moore throwing to start the drive. Buying time to his left. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Moore looking middle, and it's incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score.
Offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. St. Brown motioning left. They go play action here on 1st down. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Time for another look at this Lions offense. fake here on first down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Third quarter, all tied up.
Oh, St. Brown.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Moore. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with his 2nd touchdown. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Moore now, throwing to start the drive, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught.
Oh my God.
Big play there for Detroit. 68 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. So here are the Lions to take over their win streak. Throwing to start the drive. Moore. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
Oh, that's an X factor.
Get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
What? That wasn't him?
5 points of contact necessary at this
I guess
stage.
it wasn't.
They'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. And they take a knee. Second and 11 now. Gibbs straight ahead.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break.
Defensive Player of the Year. He's going to have to air it out plenty this year.
So here are the Lions now backed up for their first drive. To throw is Moore. Throwing to start the drive. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Moore. Off play action. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Oh, that is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Looking to throw. Moore. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Okay, come on, Gibbs.
Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
He's wide open.
End zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Throwing to start the drive. Moore flushed out right. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
I knew St. Brown could have came down with that ball.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. Throwing to start the drive. Moore sliding out of the pocket. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Moore eluding the pressure right.
I thought he was about to intercept that.
This will be incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Bro, I could have done a QB sneak.
As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go. Now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. Here's Moore, throwing to start the drive. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
I thought he caught that.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Moore. short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Moore. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Moore throwing to start the drive. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Looking to throw. Moore. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. In motion goes the tight end. They'll look to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. They'll roll him out right. Try! And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie. Here's the Lion offense now as they get
And they
ready
blocked
to
it.
take over. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Here's a 2nd and 5. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. Oh, look at the juke. And now running right through it. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. And they will take a knee here. They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that we're
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And our focus is on the Lions.
And Detroit getting set to go now. In motion comes the tight end left. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Back to throw. Moore. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
I'm accepting this.
PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening. Moore now, throwing to start the drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that would
Yeah, probably should run it like
like
my offensive coordinator said.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And
That's touchdown.
35. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his 17th.
Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Moore. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Fighting his way through contact. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25. Again with Gibbs. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week. It takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
To throw is Moore from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard
Oh my God.
line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. That is caught by Laporta. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Looking to throw. Moore eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 4 yards out. They're quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for... Throwing to start the drive. Moore. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And to the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there just before halftime. 62 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. In the final seconds of the... Now Moore. Throwing to start the drive. And quick throw here, that's complete. Options galore here, second and a few inches. Off the option, here's Gibbs. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. St. Brown motioning left. Here's Moore. Off the play fake. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Moore. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Really solid. Throwing to start the drive. Moore.
He's wide open. Let's go. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. So here are the Lions to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this. Give. Here's Gibbs. He stiff arms him. Fights through and now a crease.
I thought I was about to be a touchdown.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll run with Gibbs. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Another run for Gibbs here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 6th rushing touchdown up. So out now come the Lions. And they just continue to roll right along, really. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the Nate.
Oh, +1 speed and acceleration. Nice. No, Aiden Hutchins is back. It looks like he was injured or something.
National Football League.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. Moore throwing to start the drive. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw. Moore eluding the pressure right.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Moore.
That's complete to the corner.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Let's have it a chance.